Yeah, no, yeah, Q, go check for me. Go look through all my Minecraft videos. Maybe you'll find that I missed a block somewhere and I'll go back and fix it. The height difference I marked out is the same as the difference the tree itself makes. Okay, good. Good. So that means we should, like, slope it down from there. There was a statue in the OG playthrough. Which one? The Sentinels? I filled in the Sentinels. Pretty sure I did. Although the old survival playthrough, I had to conserve materials. Yeah, I think I did. Well, you know you had to... If you skimp out... It's like people who, like, don't pour their concrete correctly. And then the building falls down after a few years. You don't want that to happen in Minecraft. I know it doesn't happen in Minecraft. Gravity doesn't exist. Yes, you're right. So how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess halfway across it'll be like 3 there-ish. 3 and then like 4 and then like 5. Q says, you ever seen Terra Firma Craft, the MC mod pack? Blocks there do for you have to be very careful mining. It sounds like a huge chore, Q. So 2 and then like 1 is there. So this goes down to 6, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh. No, 2 should be further back then. Let's put 2 like there and 1 there. And then 0. I mean, but here's the thing, Helena, you're right, you can carry tons of stone. But there's no machines in Minecraft. In the real world you have like diggers and tractors and trucks. So to compensate for the lack of power tools, you can punch trees with your fist. Because there's no chainsaws. Let's make it, I guess we just come through there, 1, 2. Is that, wait a minute, is that right? Or did I botch that? No, this is right. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 5 there. And then we still need roots. And then 3, 4, 5, and 6. This tunnel is gonna be like... Well, it's not gonna be like that, never mind, hold on. Hold on. It needs to slope up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, so it slopes up to like there. Kind of. And then there's the circuitry, which is a bit strange. Isn't this station a little ambitious, says Helena? It is, but it's not a... You know, if it really was a giant tree that fell down and we just built a station in it, it would be quite easy, like it would be conserving material because we are making use of a giant tree that's already there. Like it would be economical. If it really was a giant tree that fell down. The problem is that it's not actually a giant tree that fell down, and therefore it is the opposite of economical for us. Why is that not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How long we have to punch this tree? Well, if we were playing in survival... Hey, couldn't we figure out how much wood there is in here? Somebody do the math. And figure out the volume of logs. Like, I wish this stuff really did exist in Minecraft. In a way, because then... Like, you have so much resources. Having a massive supply of wood. Which goes back to my long time complaint about the game, is that there's not enough interesting structures, as it were. I mean, there's villages, there's a few things, I guess. But imagine if the world generated like a giant tree every now and then. Hey, how much wood do you think we've used so far, Q? Can you like do an estimate of how much wood we've put down? Diameter of this thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. About 35 to 40. So that's about 35 to 40 there. I guess this is like 70 here. Actually, no, this is like 60. 50 to 60. 48,000? Cool. Is it though? Hold on. Diameter about 35. So in my mind, I'm keeping track of a list of things we want to modify. So there's the roots around the stump. There's the cracks and openings in the main log. There's the canopy and branches. And then like shaping the wood. And then I think that's it. So I guess after we're done filling in this log, we can just like pick one of those things each, Wesley, and then we can start sculpting the next level of detail. Helena says stump alone is about 9,600 blocks. Oh, and the split wood where the trunk broke off from the stump. Calculated, it's like a cylinder-ish. Yeah, it's approximately a cylinder. quantity surveying. Hey, did they teach quantity surveying, Helena? Or are you not up to there yet? Where you have to like estimate how much stuff is in your design and therefore how much it costs. I was talking about quantity surveying and whether or not they teach you that at architecture school. Oh, that doesn't line up? I guess it doesn't have to line up. They keep talking about being ecological and saving material. Alright, so we have a giant stump, vaguely the giant stump shape. And it doesn't really matter if it doesn't quite match the shape because nobody's gonna look at it that closely. Well, I might carve some of that away at some point. I guess I also want some trees growing out of the stump, so it's like it's not completely dead. Alright Wesley, which part do you want to do? Helena said I had to accurately calculate the cost of material and the building process. Hey, that's my part, Wesley. You can't take my job. Let's look around. Let's look around a little bit and think about this. So there's a giant block of wood here. And then there's this interesting moment where you cross from one block of wood to the other block of wood. And then there's a giant block of wood here. Well, the reason I ask, Wesley, is because it's gonna be creative work. Right, so this next part requires creativity in the sense that we have to shape the wood. Wesley says, I'd say have lots of vines and leaves. Oh, vines and leaves here over the track, like a stump is growing back in fallen trees. Yes? Yes. I think roots. I think what I want to do first is roots around the stump, so it looks like an actual stump and not just a cylinder of wood, right? And the stump and the roots might come out quite a bit. It needs to like spread out and kind of root into the ground as roots do. Alright, if you're gonna start from that side, Wesley, I'm gonna start from this side. Just not sure how it interacts with the water. So maybe it sits above the water. What if